I'm looking at all the different alternatives. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 as I kind of reviewed this document. As I read through it, I was trying to say which of these alternatives is the best for the city and for the taxpayers. And I just want to quickly go through where I'm leaning at this time, but I'm going to listen to everyone before I make my final decision. I'll tell you where I am right now with this. I see some concerns and I see some positive things. I see concerns to the recommendation of the staff, which is choice number 3, which is the city to act as an executive master developer in a more limited role and support stage phase backbone infrastructure, marketing, and sale of the property. That word marketing really throws me when I think of the city marketing the development of this. So that's a concern. So some of my concerns on that choice are having me lean towards, at this point in time, I'm leaning toward choice number 1, which is remarket the property to a new master developer. Some of my concerns with the choice that we have laid out as a suggestion, which is choice number 3, is I don't believe we as a city are set up to be a master developer. I mean, we're a government entity. And I think that's really what we need to focus on, is what we do best. And I don't think developing properties is what the city does best. A positive side I see for looking at a new master developer is the good ones are left. There's some really good ones out there, and they do it better than anyone else, much better than the city or government entity. Under the alternative, which is number 1, to remarket the property to a new master developer, it says the city could focus on what it does best, planning and selection of a development team while avoiding the areas where it has less experience, private sector, financing, development, and construction, and avoiding the risk. The risk is the key word I'm going to focus on what I'm thinking, presented by the undue political influence and the potential lack of a for-profit mindset, skills, and experience. We're not in the for-profit business. What we are is a government entity. We're a service business. We service the residents of the city of Tustin, 75,000 so people. Some of the positive things is, and the number one reason listed here is reduce the city's financial risk. And I think that's probably the most important one we need to look out for. Further, sometimes public agencies have difficulty making decisions rapidly due to the limited authority of staff. This could potentially delay progress or worse, make the executive master developer role ineffective unless staff and the city council are on the same page. The other one is it limits on the ability to establish a special entity to limit liability. In general, private developers establish special purpose identities or limited liability companies to limit their liability on a project. With the city's substantial assets, dissatisfied parties may wish to pursue what they perceive as the city's deep pockets. I don't like this at all. For resolutions of conflicts of issue. The city may not have the same legal ability to establish a special entity to limit this liability. I don't want any more lawsuits. I don't want any problems. I want to take less risks right now in what we're doing in development because this is not our specialty.
I'll move it.
All right, you're moving the staff recommendation
Yep.
for alternative 3.
Yep.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Nay.
All right, that passes 4-1 with Councilwoman Gavello dissenting.